Hello data people, my name is Robert Pound and I am a product technologist at Quest. This video covers the basics of accessing objects and working with worksheets in Toad Edge. So with the tool open, I can open a new worksheet by clicking on the Worksheets button in the toolbar. This has opened a worksheet with the connection that was in focus at the time, which was root localhost. If this was not the correct connection, in the toolbar in the tab, I could choose the drop-down menu and select a different connection. And you can see the worksheet has moved. I will move back to root localhost. And in the worksheet itself, I will start typing, and it gives me intelligent feedback for the objects that I have for this connection. So in this case, I want to select from the world database, and I want to choose the country. And you can see it's starting to alias the fields themselves. So for instance, continent, it's changed it to a table aliased form of C dot and then continent. So if I choose comma and then again do C dot, it's going to give me a list of the columns that I have available to me, and I'll choose a couple more. And then we'll select from, and it's filling it in for me, so I simply have to hit enter to get the SQL statement filled out. And if at any time I can't get the context menu up, I can choose controlled space and it will bring it up for me. So in the toolbar we have different options for executing. Since this is a simple statement, I will choose the execute SQL statement. And now we have results. If that was a long-running query, I could obviously have clicked stop or cancel query if there were errors. The commit and rollback transaction buttons are grayed out. That is because we have auto commit selected. So to get rid of auto commit, if you wanted to commit manually, you could come to databases and choose disable auto commit, or in the properties you could also disable auto commit for the connection. We also have the ability to either hide the results pane or move it vertically or horizontally, depending on our preferences. So before I leave worksheets, let's talk quickly about formatting code. So if this was a piece of code that I wanted to store and save, I could come first to edit and choose format to stylize the code and make it more appealing. And then I could come to file and choose save to save it for running later. Now that we've seen worksheets, let's move on to accessing objects. So if I wanted to take a look at the object that we were just querying, in this case country, I could, in the Object Explorer, double click on this object. And it will open up a separate tab giving me information on this table. So you can see column and column attributes, indexes, constraints. You get sample data as well, and some of the information as far as creating this table again, statistics, etc. Now if we wanted to investigate the objects for this entire connection, in the Object Explorer we could choose this button to display open objects. With that selected, now if I click on a different object, for instance a database, it will update the details pane to show all the information for that object. If I go to another database and I choose views and then expand out, it will give me information about the separate views, stored procedures, etc. Now any object I touch in the Object Explorer will update this tab. If I no longer want to see this, I can come back and deselect it. Hopefully this video shed some light on features available in the worksheet, as well as how to investigate your data in the Object Explorer in Toad Edge. For more information on this product, visit www.quest.com/products/Toad Edge. You can also check out the community-driven innovation going on at www.toadworld.com/products/Toad Edge. Thank you and good luck on your data journey.